Good morning again, friends and yogis. Welcome to day 2. So today we're going to start off in a comfortable seated position again, with the cat or without. And we'll just take a moment and close the eyes and find the breath, find a little bit of space into the body. Release through the shoulders, let the muscles of the neck soften. And then we'll take the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Just let the head hang heavy down towards the side. Taking the left fingertips out and reaching them towards the floor. Finding that sweet spot where you can almost feel the stretch from the fingertips through the arm and into the neck. And then releasing the left hand back to the lap. Head up through center, and then over to the other side. Right fingertips will stretch out. And then releasing right hand back down. We'll just take it from side to side a couple more times. Next time right ear comes towards right shoulder, let's roll chin down towards chest, keeping the torso up tall. And then roll left ear towards left shoulder. And we'll just take a couple of half circles this way, dropping chin down towards chest and rolling towards the other side. Just beginning to bring a little bit more movement and motion into the neck. Next time the chin comes down towards chest, let's lift the head back up through center. We'll place the hands on the knees and we're gonna roll the spine back. So holding onto the knees, allow the torso to kind of fold backwards. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, lengthen out through the back of the neck, all the way to the bottom of the spine. And then coming back through upright, we'll pull the heart space forward and through, roll the shoulders back. And bring the weight of the body forward just a little bit. We're gonna go back again. So tucking the belly button in towards the spine, rolling ourselves back, creating a nice C shape with the torso. And then pulling ourselves forward one more time. And then coming back up into upright, let's take the right hand down, reach the left fingertips up and over. And then we're gonna face down towards the floor, sweep that left arm forward, let the right hand follow, and we'll take it up to the other side. Rolling it down, right hand sweeps across, left hand follows, open up through the chest. One more time each way. And then we'll come back up, we'll release the legs out front. We'll knee down from side to side. And then we'll come into the opposite cross with the legs. So this time the opposite shin is gonna be in front. Again, finding that awkward cross-leg sitting position, the one that we don't usually take. We'll take left hand down, reach right fingertips up and over. And then exploring that same flowing motion, reaching the right hand down, left hand will follow, opening up towards the ceiling, and then sweep it down and around, up and over. Just looking for as much range of motion as we can through the torso and the spine. One more time towards the left. And then drawing it back up through center again. We'll take the feet out, knees down, side to side. And then we'll take the soles of the feet together, drop the knees apart, hands either on ankles or on feet. And we'll just flap our knees a little bit, opening up softly through the hips and the pelvis. And then let's take our feet, let's slide them a little bit further away from the hips. So our legs are now creating kind of a diamond shape. And we'll inhale, and as you exhale, start to bring the torso forward just little bit by little bit, feeling that stretch a little bit more into the outside of the legs and the hips this time than when we're in our traditional Baddha Konasana pose. And see if you can feel your inhales help to lengthen through the muscles of the body. Slight engagement of the core to help support the back as we exhale and come just a little bit further forward. And then we'll sit back up into upright. Let's draw the left foot in, extend the right leg out, and then begin to walk the hands down towards that right ankle. And again, it doesn't matter how far we go. We don't need to reach towards the toes or have the head on the shin. We're just looking for that nice stretch through the back of that right leg. And if you find that your hamstring is really tight here, you can keep the knee bent slightly. Activating that right foot, pushing out through the heels, drawing back through the toes, and coming just a little bit further forward with every exhale. Inhale, coming back up into upright, changing sides. Left leg extends out, right leg bends. And then we'll take our hands and begin to walk them down towards that left ankle. One more deep, full breath on this side here. And then we'll sit it back up into upright one more time. I'm just going to turn sideways on my mat so that you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. We're going to tuck our toes under and come back onto our heels. If that's too much, we can have our hips lifted. We're going to interlace the fingers, turn the palms to face out, and then inhale, reach the hands upwards towards the ceiling. We'll take a couple of circles in each direction with the arms. And again, we're looking for that edge of range of motion. So making those circles as big as we can. Taking a few circles in the opposite direction. And then pausing with the hands upwards towards the ceiling. Arching through the back slightly. Lift the sternum, lift the chest, gaze up. Take a nice deep breath in here. Hold that breath in for a moment. And then exhale, let the hands slide apart. We're going to come into our tabletop position. Knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. We'll keep the toes tucked. We'll extend the left leg back, right hand forward. And then exhale, draw it together at center. Inhale to reach it out. Exhale in. One more time. And then dropping that foot down. Extending the right foot, left arm. Exhale in. Inhale, stretch it out. 2 more times. Using your exhales to get really empty of any stale air in the lungs. Inhale, reach it out, and then bringing it back down. From here, we'll move into a puppy stretch. So keeping the hips above the knees, walking the hands forward, feeling the life through the sides of the body and the arms, and then releasing the sternum and forehead down towards the mat. We'll walk the hands back up again. And to do just a little bit more opening through the upper back, we'll take our threaded needle position one more time. We're reaching the right fingertips up and then over towards the side, placing the right temple on the ground and left hand plants just to help open us up towards the ceiling. Pushing into that left hand, Let's unwind ourselves back into our tabletop position, and then we'll move to the other side as the left fingertips stretch up. And then we thread it down and through. Head rests on the ground, and we use that right hand to help open us up through the upper back, feeling a nice stretch through that place in between the shoulder blades. Let's unthread ourselves back through center. Take the toes together. Knees can open up nice and wide. And we'll really slowly just sink the hips back towards the heels. Walk the hands out in front. Let's come onto the fingertips just to give us a little bit more height. And then we'll slowly lower our chest and our forehead down towards the mat. Taking the palms and placing the palms on the mat as well as the fingertips, keeping the arms active so the elbows are lifted, forehead is resting. And then we'll walk the hands back towards the hips as we lift up. Take the hands down towards heart center, drop the chin down. Taking that moment of gratitude for our health and our well-being, the abundance and magic that is in our lives. Thanks for practicing day 2 with me, yogis. Namaste.